Hey, welcome into our humble camping resort. What's the name that I can look up for your reservation? Oh, no reservation. Okay. How many nights are you looking for? Okay. Well, being that we have our holiday week happening, things are a bit tight, so give me just a moment and let me look through the system and see if we have any cancellations, okay? All right. Let's see. Damn, okay. Let me just double check on this one cabin that we have. It's like the only possibility. Let me double check. Okay, was it confirmed? Booked online. They were supposed to arrive yesterday. They did not confirm. Look at my list. Okay. Alright, so you are actually in luck. And the place that we have open is actually pretty amazing location here on the property. I would put you in cabin 37. This is the map of the property here. So we're here at the main entrance and your cabin would be right here. This is 37. It's right here. It's right up from the beach and the playground and situated right there on the lake. So that's pretty exciting. Let me open up my next screen here for you. Okay. What's the name for your reservation? Spell that last part. Okay. And what's a good phone number for you? All right. Sounds good. Okay. Let's see. And we do offer a golf cart rental. We ask that you don't drive around the property once you get situated over by your cabin. So if you'd like, I can add on a golf cart, which will help you easily access the rest of the property without having to do too much walking. Yeah, I highly recommend it. Okay. And while you're here, will you be celebrating any other special occasions other than the independence of our country? No? Okay. Yeah, okay. Just getting out for a casual camping trip. Nice. Very cool. Okay. All right. That is all set. Now I'll just need to get a payment to put on hold for you. What we can do is we'll charge any incidentals to your room key. So if you go out to eat, if you shop in the country store, if you buy anything else on the property, you just swipe your room key, and at the end of your stay, we'll go ahead and charge everything to the card that you give me. Does that sound okay? All right, okay. So I'll just get that from you now. Thanks. Okay. All right, we'll just give that a second. everything is a little bit slower out here, so the system takes a little... Oh, okay, there we go. All right. There's that back. Yep, you can put that away. That's fine. All right, so that is done. Let me see. Finalize this. Okay, all right. So I'm going to familiarize you with the property, and then I'll give you some ideas of some things that you can do while you're here. Does that sound good? Okay. All right. So, coming back to the map of the property here, this is the main entrance, which is where we're at right now. So when you leave, you're going to go out here, drive up this road here. You're going to go over this cute little stone bridge. There's a small stream that goes through there. After you pass through that stone bridge, you're going to come to these two lights that are across these, that are on top of these stone pillars. You're going to make a right there. You're going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4 to the 5th turn, and you're going to make that turn. Okay? You'll also see a little sign there that shows you that cabin 37 is this way. You're going to go around there, and then you're going to park right on the side of your cabin. Okay? And within the next hour or so, we'll have your golf cart delivered right there too. There's a charging station. It's super easy. You'll park there. You'll get everything situated. And then after you get settled in, you can take just a short walk down here to the lakefront beach. This says beach and playground down here. This is like a sandy beach where a lot of the kids will hang out during the daytime. But up here by your cabin 37, it's pretty quiet. You'll find that there are a couple Adirondack style chairs that are right out there. Those are for you to use. You can just hang out there and relax. And then when you're ready, you can explore some of the other parts of the property. So if you go up this trail here, this dotted trail that goes the whole way around the property, you can walk on, you can bike on, and you can also use your golf cart. There are 0 motor vehicles allowed on this here. Well, motor vehicles meaning, cars, trucks, things like that. Technically, your golf cart has a motor in it. So if you go just up this way and you go across this cute little bridge up here, you'll find in the back here is the orchard and the fire pit. So there's some big raging parties that happen back here at night. So if you're a partier, if you like nightlife, if you like that kind of outdoor vibe, that's what's going to be happening up there. You have another playground up here, as well as a ping pong room. Inside this place here, you'll find all kinds of games and activities. If you keep coming down and around, you'll see another beach and a playground down here. This up here, this one that's marked with a heart, this is cabin 32. And that's kind of like a community cabin. On the outside of it, you will see an upside down pineapple. So if you're into upside down pineapple stuff, 32 is going to be a place where you can meet other like-minded individuals. Okay. Coming around, you got Boat Row. Right here is where you can rent a kayak, you can rent a canoe, and we even have those little paddle boats that look like dragons. You'll see those out there. Those are a lot of fun. Okay. There's no fishing throughout here, even though there is a fish on the thing here. Don't confuse that. We don't allow any fishing in the lake, but you will see some fish out there through the very clear water. Let's see. coming up around this side, can you see this here? Up here is where we have the lodge. That's where you'll go to have breakfast. That's where people will go. There's another little community room there with some games, some arcade games, some old school games. Lots of fun stuff like that. You have the barn and the carriage house up there. Those are where we hold special events, weddings, birthday parties, things like that. There will be some fun activities this weekend in the barn and in the lodge and in the carriage house. I'm going to give you a schedule of those. Let's see. Ceremony site. You might see some, I think we do. Do we have that? Oh, yes, we do. Somebody is actually getting married there tomorrow on the 4th of July. So, don't bother them, but you can always swing by and kind of check that out. Let's see. What else do we have here? Oh, yes. The pony show and the fireworks display is going to be set off from the fireworks display. Let's start with that. That's going to be set off up here by the orchard, but really you're going to be able to see that at any part of the property. So what I would recommend is you just pull up here on your Adirondack chairs right there on the lake, and you'll be able to see the entire fireworks display. Now, if you're looking for something a little bit more social, that's where everybody's going to be hanging out up here by the orchard, and you can be social while watching the fireworks. But if you just want to kind of chill and be by yourselves, this is where I would recommend going. And then let me see. System here. Oh, okay. Yeah, there is no pony show this week, actually, because we moved the ponies because they tend to get scared from the fireworks. So you're going to miss the pony show. But that is just a good reason for you to come back and stay with us again next time. So that is all very exciting stuff. I'm going to put that over here for now. Okay. So let's see, pony show, we got the fireworks display, I showed you where your room was. Okay, cool, yes. So I'm going to give you a few pamphlets of some things that you can do while you're in the area. Since you will be staying past the holiday, you might want to choose a few activities to do before you head back home. So this out. This is all kinds of stuff for you to check out while you're in the area. I'll go through them very briefly with you, and then you can look at whatever ones tickle your fancy the most. This is a classic amusement park that we have. It's called Knoebels, and the reason why the locals and people travel here to go to Knoebels is because it's beautiful. You don't need to pay admission to get in. You only pay if you're going to ride the rides, unlike some of the other theme parks that make you pay just to get in. So that's really neat. It's a very family-friendly, chill kind of park. So you'll see here, you get free admission, free parking, free entertainment, and free picnic facilities. Yes, that is correct. You heard that. You can get a ride all day pass if you're going to ride. There is a sundown special if you just want to go in the evening and ride rides. Or you can purchase tickets individually with these ride ticket books. So let's see here. They do have a very large crystal pool. This has all kinds of water slides and other kinds of water attractions. This, I believe, yes, it's still a separate price from the regular ticket. So if you want to do both, you'll just have to plan accordingly. Let's see, they do have a campground there if you would ever want to stay there. I think our campground's a little better and a little nicer, but they do have a nice campground there. Okay, you can see some of the other things here at the park here. So that's something to keep in mind. They also have golf there. Okay, so that is Knoebels. Here is an adventure guide for some other things that you can do. Now, some of these things are a little bit of a drive away from each other, so you'll just have to decide which ones you want to do and make a plan. But let's see. Okay. Power room tours. So many microbreweries these days. What I don't understand is the whole trend of microbreweries mixed with like kids' play places. Like it's this whole family thing where people go and they drink all day and the kids are playing on the playground and then drive everybody home afterwards. Okay, anyway, so you got farmers markets, lavender farms, you got Charm Farm. I'm not sure exactly what the Charm Farm is. I think that's where they grow those little giblets that you put on top of the Crocs, like the little characters and stuff. I think they grow those there. You have a Christmas tree farm here. Some other things, arts, culture, car museums, Crystal Cave, Fighter's Heaven. Let's see. This is where they brew beer. All kinds of stuff to do here. Craft beverages. See, this is what I was talking about. Look at this. We're in farm country, okay? This is the list of things to do for agritourism, right? Farmy kind of stuff. It's like one side of a page. This is all the places that you can go to drink. Alright, so craft beverage trail, if you are so inclined. Not my thing, but it's fine, you do you. Alright, this is all of the parades and everything like that. Let's see, go down here, July 14th. No 4th of July parade this year, huh? Alright, well, it is what it is, playa. Alright, so let's go here. So you can continue checking that out there. This is one of my favorite things to do in the area. This is whitewater rafting. They also have paintball. They have biking, all kinds of different excursions that you can book and go out on. Here's another map here. If you're into biking, you can just simply rent a bike nearby, and then you can use the map inside here for a nice biking trail. Okay. Here's another visitor's guide that will show you some other stuff to do in one of the other nearby counties. Same thing here. This is another visitor's guide. Hunting, fishing, boating, axe throwing, billiards, bowling, golf, pickleball, racing, rock climbing, mini golf, skating, swimming, tennis, gymnastics. If you can't find something to do in here, I don't know what to tell you. Alright, so there's that. And I'm going to include another one here. Endless Mountains of Northeastern Pennsylvania. Oh, so many cool things in here as well. Different events and happenings and a map of the area. These in here. What the hell? Alright, I'll get that in a minute. So that's going to be yours to take with you. Now, I'm also going to put your map in there. Okay. Now, here are your room keys. What I'm going to do is I am going to write your room number on here, or rather your cabin number, you know what I mean, 37. Put that right there. Okay. Alright, let me just... Oh, hold on a second. It's paging me. Okay. Code 72. That means Dale needs help down by the boathouse. Alright, so... hang in there, Dale. I'll be down in just a second. Alright, so I told you about the common areas. I told you about the orchard, the fire pit, the upside down pineapple house. I told you about the lake, the boating, all of the other things that we have going on around here. So you should be set. And let's see. Looks like they're headed up to your cabin right now with your golf cart. So by the time you get up there and you get settled in, it'll be there. It won't be plugged in right now because it's fully charged. We just recommend that if you take it out later on, that when you come back, pop it in overnight, and then in the next morning, it'll be all charged up and ready to go for you. Okay? Is there anything else I can do for you until you get up there and get settled in? Okay. All right. Well, if you need me, there is a phone inside your cabin. You just hit the button there, and I'm just a ring away. All right. Okay. All right. So here's your room keys and your package of information, stuff for you to do. I hope you have the most amazing time. I hope that you are well and that you continue to do well. And I'm sure that I will see you around the property. I hope you enjoy your stay. All right, take care.